Football lovers, Sanbonani, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing the 5 biggest challenges and problems that Kaizer Chiefs are facing currently. Njengoba nje ubona, it's bad at Naturena. But of course, before I dive into the details, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified next time I post a new video. But if you've been around, then make sure you like this video and share it with your friends and family. Now, of course, let's get back to the matter at hand. Now, where do I start, guys? Kaizer Chiefs? Obviously, Kaizer Chiefs, we can see Bafetu, there's crisis and it's bad. As you can see, we have been beaten by Milford FC and definitely doesn't show there's going to be any light at the end of the tunnel. In 2010, Chiefs founder and chairman Kaizer Motaung, Kaizer Motaung, bought back like 40% stake that he sold initially to a Prime Media back in 1999, and then since then, Amakosi sold like 35% of their shareholders to Dr. Mike Nguna, who currently was rumored to be keen on acquiring more shares to become the majority shareholder. However, he did come out and denied those rumors, saying nope, he's just focused on his business side and he wants to continue being a shareholder. Nothing more, nothing less. He doesn't want to overthrow Dr. Kaizer Motaung. And Kaizer Chiefs currently Bafetu, it's being run by abantwana bakhe Kaizer Motaung, which is Bobby Motaung, Jessica Motaung, Kaizer Junior Motaung, and Ukemiso Naye is one of the people who hold key positions at the club. But a lot of fans, Amakosi supporters, they're not happy with how the business is being run, and especially someone who's a big fan, Bantu Holomisa, he came out and said maybe they should just reshuffle and then sign professionals to manage those places, those key positions of leadership, and bring some changes to Kaizer Chiefs. And today, Mbugeli, we're going to be looking at some of those flaws in the current management of Kaizer Chiefs that leads to, whatever we're facing currently. So, Mbugeli, they lack fresh and new ideas. For years, Bafetu, don't get me wrong, Amakosi, they have been known as a team that jumps at opportunities to require services of players from SADC region, mostly as free transfers. Back in the early 2000s, I think this was a good business model for your Nage Glamour boys. But today, Bafetu, it has proven this old tactic no longer works and doesn't do any good for the club. If we talk about players like Collins Mbesuma, Patrick Mabedi, Knowledge Msona, just to name a few, they came and they did well for Kaizer Chiefs. Fast forward to Inkatin Zamanje recently, 2018, 20-something, Abu Louis Maka, Caleb Biminyimana, Lazarus Kambule, they all have failed. They have failed dismally at the club. And this shows this strategy, it used to work back in the days, but manje isn't as chinchile. It's 2024 now. Football has changed. Football has evolved. There's new things. There's new tactics. So I think it's time. For Kaizer Chiefs move with the time and then follow the current trends which not sticking to the old ways. And number 2, guys, I'm gonna just say it out loud. The attitude Bobby Motaung, it shows the attitude. I think as I'm a fan, it shows okay, doesn't matter what you say, what you wanna do, as long as he's part of the club, there's nothing we can do about it. That he once told my fans that he was not elected to his position at his father's club and would be there until Chiefs ceases to exist. Who can forget he also said that Kaizer Chiefs is a family business and they did not force anyone to support the Glamour Boys. Hey, Mbugeli, those were harsh words, and obviously, a lot of supporters were not happy about this. But for me, I think Bobby, we are called our team for him to have that club, Ibiza, that company that he manages, for him to be there, it's because of the old supporters. Our Tiena, he did not force anyone to support Kaizer Chiefs. If people decide to wake up and be like, you know what, we're done with Kaizer Chiefs, what's going to happen with his job? You see, like, you get where I'm going. So definitely, guys, this attitude, I think as my supporters, is not make sure. Is definitely not make sure. I understand with club yagubo and everything, but akukho corner if there's no working communication and relationship with the people that you're working with. Number three, I think Abazwani, those two, especially Kaizer Motaung Jr. naye Bobby Motaung. I think behind closed doors, there's something we don't know. Definitely, angesazi yonke into, but I think something is happening. Probably they are trying too hard to impress their old men, or Kaizer Motaung Senior, but you know, we can never be sure about this thing. But definitely, I think Abazwani, there were reports from my trusted source in which they say Jessica, actually Jessica no Kaizer Motaung Jr., they went against decision yaga Bobby Motaung, in which he wanted to sign Hugo Broos as Kaizer Chiefs head coach, but local, they did not support him, they did not back him. So this can tell you Bafetu definitely between the two of them. So this thing does affect growth your club. How can they both work if izinto azihambi kahle? Khumbula Mbukeli futhi when Kaizer Motaung himself he took the back seat, Bobby was almost given free reign as the team manager, while his younger brother Kaizer Motaung Jr. was in the latter years of his playing career. He was still playing, and Siswa Jessica was cutting at it in the marketing department, and then Bobby had a mixed bag of his success and tormenting times under his free reign, because Bonile, things were not moving well. And then when things started to go very, very, very south, that's when they introduced Kaizer Motaung Jr. He was appointed as the sporting director to try and clean up a mess in Bobby. So boy too, they might put like a united front, but definitely I think Bobby no Junior, there's something Abazwani, especially when it comes to Ahmad decisions. I don't think Bayazwana that much, which obviously, it can cause that rift with it Bangazwani and Ibulal in a personal relationship. So that's another point. Another thing that might be killing the club, Bafetu, I don't know, but this is pure speculation. Having multiple roles as an individual, that definitely can, shift and disturb somewhere the flow of things, especially taking a look at Jessica Motaung. Jessica Motaung, she's a marketing and whatever commercial director, and now she's organizing a women's football team for Kaizer Chiefs, and yeah, it's a good thing. But guys, think about it. If she's involved in a women's team, do you think uzokona ukubalancisa those two key jobs? Like, I don't know, Mbugeli. I think this one ngizoyekela kuwe, but you can let me know what you think down in my comments. Do you think she's capable of managing those two roles? Yes, no, maybe. Let me know down on the comment section below. And then moving on to number 5, I think they have to copy what Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates are doing, because if you take a look at Pirates and the Sundowns, currently they are doing well. If we take a combined total of wins they have, it's like 19 local titles in the last decade. I think Buccaneers has 5, Sundowns 14, and then Chiefs still has 0 to show. And if you take a look at Sundowns, obviously Sundowns Yemutsipe, but they are not necessarily having family members in key positions like abaqeshanga abo banbani ku, as in like abo, you know at Kaizer Chiefs they have abo the sons holding the key positions, abo Jessica holding the key positions. So it was just Petrus Motsepe as the club's president, and then Nama operations. That's it. Mawubheka umfana ke uTlopane, he was elevated to chairman, but there's no other known Motsepe families that are involved at the club. And taking a look at the Orlando Pirates now, there's only Dr. Ivan Koza, and then umfana wakhe Nkosana, who is the club's marketing manager, and that's it. So definitely I think they should just copy what others are doing and do it also, because ungaqashi just because their families, family bafethu, business in a family, it doesn't always work right. So definitely guys, I don't know, those are just pure speculations and things I think Melinje is doing is, but you can let me know what you think down in the comment section below. This is it for now. Thank you so much for watching guys. I will see you soon with something new.